The sky was turning amber as the evening settled in. We were chasing little moments, never thinking how they'd end. You would laugh and pull me closer when the world was moving fast. We believed that love was something built to always last. Now the streets are lined with memories, every corner speaks your name. And though the years keep rolling by, nothing feels the same. Some people fade like footprints in the sand, but you remain like stars above the ocean. We are the light we left behind, still shining through the darkest nights, still burning in the spaces time could never reach. We are the words we never said, the dreams still living in our heads, a fire that refuses to surrender to the wind. And even if you're far away tonight, you're still the light we left behind. I found an old photograph inside a dusty wooden frame. It carried all the colors, but somehow not the pain. For a moment I could hear your voice calling out my name, like a melody returning through the rain. The world keeps drawing different maps and leading me somewhere new, but every road I've ever walked still carries traces of you. Some hearts are written into who we are, like a song that never truly reaches silence. We are the light we left behind, still shining through the darkest nights, still burning in the spaces time could never reach. We are the words we never said, the dreams still living in our heads, a fire that refuses to surrender to the wind. And even if you're far away tonight, you're still the light we left behind. Maybe love was never measured by how long it stayed. Maybe it's the mark it leaves that never fades away. And every time I feel alone, I look up at the sky, because somewhere beyond these clouds, your memory still shines. We are the light we left behind, still glowing through the changing tides, still guiding me whenever I lose sight of home. We are the hope that still survives, the reason broken hearts revive, the proof that something beautiful can carry on. And even if the years keep passing by, and every season says goodbye, you'll always be the light. You'll always be the light. The light we left behind. The stars appear above the night, quiet as they shine, and I see you there, in the light we left behind. engine hums beneath the stars tonight. Headlights drawing rivers through the dark. I've been chasing dreams and distant signs, but somehow you've been with me from the start. Every town fades into the rearview glass. Every highway bends and disappears. Still your voice remains inside my heart, growing stronger through the years. If I had one wish left to make, it wouldn't take me long. I'd walk one more mile with you, just to hear you laugh the way you do, just to feel the world slow down again, like it used to back then. I'd give one more night away, just to watch the moonlight on your face. If heaven gave me one dream to come true, I'd walk one more mile with you. Life is scattered moments in the wind, like pages from a story left untold. Some were filled with sunshine and with grace. Some were heavy on the soul. I've met strangers who became my friends. I've seen mountains touch the morning sky, but nothing ever moved me quite the way you still do every time. Some things never lose their shine, no matter how much time goes by. I'd walk one more mile with you, just to hear you laugh the way you do, just to feel the world slow down again, like it used to back then. I'd give one more night away, just to watch the moonlight on your face. If heaven gave me one dream to come true, I'd walk one more mile with you. Maybe love was never meant to end. Maybe it just changes shape somehow, living in the spaces of our hearts, where forever still exists right now. And if tomorrow never comes for me, there's only one place I'd choose to be. I'd walk one more mile with you, through every road we never made it to, through every sunset waiting up ahead, through every word we left unsaid. I'd give this life again for stars are fading with the dawn, but my love keeps carrying on until the day my journey's finally through. I'll keep walking toward you. Falling through the blinds, painting shadows where your hand met mine. The coffee's cold, the room is still the same, but every corner softly speaks your name. I hear your laughter in the pouring rain, like an old song drifting back again. Some memories fade with the passing years, yours only grow more clear. And every road I've ever walked alone city lights are dancing on the glass, like moments that we wished would always last. The world keeps turning faster every day, but my heart remains the same. The photographs are fading at the seams, yet you're still alive inside my dreams. Time may leave its mark on everything, but not on what we mean. And every star above the midnight glow reminds me of a truth I've always known. I'm still finding you in every sunset sky of gold and blue, though the years may come and go like waves, some things were simply made to never change. I'm still finding you in every road that leads me somewhere new, in every song the radio plays at night, in every distant city light. Oh, I'm still holding on to the feeling that has carried me this long. And if tomorrow brings a different view, I'll still be finding you. I'm still finding you through every season passing through. And when my journey finally reaches home, I'll still be finding you. The morning light is falling through the blinds, painting shadows where your hand met mine. The coffee's cold, the room is still the same, but every corner softly speaks your name. I hear your laughter in the pouring rain, like an old song drifting back again. Some The sun went down an hour ago, but sleep is something I don't know. I walk the halls of this old house, listening for your voice somehow. Your picture hangs beside the door, like it did 1,000 nights before. And every shadow on the wall feels like you're here after all. I've learned to smile through the day, but the darkness gives me away. When the night calls your name, every memory burns like a flame. Every promise we made comes alive, and I find myself reaching through time. When the night calls your name, no distance can keep you away. Though the world says you're gone from my life, you're still here when the night calls your name. I hear the wind against the trees, like a whisper carried on the breeze. The moonlight falls across the floor, and I miss you even more. The years keep moving endlessly, but they can't take what you mean to me. Some loves never fade away, no matter how long they stay. The stars above begin to shine and pull me back to another time. When the night calls your name, time. When the night calls your name, no distance can keep you away. Though the world says you're gone from my life, you're still here when the night calls your name. If I could hold one moment still, I'd choose the way you made me feel. Like forever was a place we'd find, waiting just beyond the skyline. Maybe heaven lets you see every tear you left in me. When the night calls your name, every heartbeat echoes the same, like a song that refuses to end, calling me back again and again. When the night calls your name, I surrender to the pain, and though dawn will eventually arrive, a part of you stays by my side. The morning light begins to rise, but you're still living in my mind. And every evening feels the same, waiting for the night to call your name. There's an old guitar beside my bed, still holding words I never said. Every string remembers every line of the dreams that once were yours and mine. The city sleeps beneath the pouring rain. Some things never really change. I still catch myself looking your way, though you've been gone for days. And every time the silence gets too loud, I turn my memories into sound. If you ever hear this song somewhere on a lonely road, know that every note belongs to the love I never let go. If you ever hear this song floating through the midnight air, you'll find a piece of my heart inside, waiting for you there. The years have come and gone like passing trains, leaving echoes calling out your name. I've learned to live with what I can't explain, but I still feel the same. People say that life keeps moving on, every time I take a look. At the stars above the darkened sky, they remind me of your eyes. If you ever hear this song somewhere on a lonely road, know that every note belongs to the love I never let go. If you ever hear this song floating through the midnight air, you'll find a piece of my heart inside, waiting for you there. Maybe distance only changes where we stand, not the feelings we can't understand. Maybe every melody we leave behind is another way our souls survive. And if fate gives us another chance someday, I'll have nothing left to hide. If you ever hear this song playing where the oceans meet the sky, know that all these years I've carried on with your memory by my side. If you ever hear this song and somehow recognize the truth, every word I've ever sung was written to lead me back to you. So I'll keep singing through the night until the dawn breaks through. And if you ever hear this song, you'll know it was always you. The autumn leaves are falling one by one, just like the days since you've been gone. I keep your jacket hanging by the door, though you won't wear it anymore. The clock keeps moving like it always will, but every room around me stands so still. I never thought a heart could hold this much of someone it can't touch. I tell myself that I should let you go, but love refuses to obey. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, that's where I find you every night. Somewhere between days are gone. I see your smile reflected in the glass, like a ghost from the past. Everyone says healing comes with time, but time can't erase what feels alive. Some loves become a part of who we are, like the moon belongs to the stars. No matter how far life carries me away, your shadow always finds the light. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, that's where I find you every night. Somewhere between the tears and the memories, you're still the reason that I fight. And though the years keep pulling me forward, a part of me remains right where we were, lost in the space where our hearts stay together. Somewhere between goodbye and forever. If I could send a message through the sky, I'd tell you that I still try to be the man you always believed I'd be. Even now you're guiding me, and if love survives beyond the end, then I know we'll meet again. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, I still hear your voice in the wind. Somewhere between the darkness and the daylight, your love keeps pulling me in. Though the road keeps stretching before me and tomorrow remains uncertain, I'll carry your heart inside my own. Somewhere between goodbye and forever. The night grows quiet, the stars appear, and somehow I can feel you near. Until the day we're together once more, I'll wait somewhere between goodbye and forever. Streetlights blur against the falling rain as I drive these empty roads again. Every station plays a different song, but somehow they all bring you along. The passenger seat still feels the same, like it's waiting for you to say my name. I tell myself I'm doing fine somehow, but the silence tells me now. I thought time would make it easier to breathe, but every day proves me wrong. You're the last thing I need and the first thing on my mind. your face in every crowded room. Feel your presence in the afternoon. I've met new people, learned to smile again, but nothing ever truly ends. The world says that I should move along, like a chapter closed and gone. But some stories never reach the end. They just bend and start again. But your love is all I know. You're the last thing I need, and the first thing on my mind. The memory I'm trying to leave behind, the shadow in the light. You're the last thing I need, but the one thing I can't lose. No matter how hard I try to choose, my heart keeps running back to you. Maybe love was never fair. Maybe that's the hardest truth. You can walk 1,000 miles away and still be standing next to someone. Every step I take from you only pulls me closer to. You're the last thing I need, and the first thing that I see. Whenever I imagine who I'm meant to be, you're written in my soul. You're the last thing I need, but the reason I believe that even broken hearts can find a way to heal. Though you're gone, you're part of me. The rain has finally disappeared. The road ahead is becoming clear. But no matter where this life may lead, you'll always be the last thing I need. I drove past the old neighborhood tonight. The porch lights still burn soft and white. The maple tree we carved our names into stands taller now, but it remembers too. The summer air carried me back in time to every dream that once was yours and mine. Some roads are more than miles and stone. They lead us back to home, and every turn I take reminds me why. Some memories never fade. If your heart ever feels alone, if the world becomes too cold, there's a place your heart still knows, where our story still unfolds. When the stars refuse to shine and you need somewhere to go, follow the love we left behind to the place your heart still knows. The seasons changed 1,000 times or more, Yet I still see you standing at that door, laughing like tomorrow couldn't wait, believing we could outrun fate. I've met 100 faces since then. Some became strangers, some became friends, but no one ever filled the space you made or took your place away. The years may write their lines upon my face, but they can't erase your name. If your heart ever feels alone, if the world becomes too cold, there's a place your heart still knows, where our story still unfolds. When the stars refuse to shine and you need somewhere to go, follow the love we left behind, to the place your heart still knows. Maybe we were never meant to last forever. Maybe forever lives in moments instead. And every promise spoken underneath the moon, and every tear that love has ever shed. And if you hear the wind calling tonight, know it's carrying my voice. If your heart ever feels alone and the night feels far too low, there's a place your heart still knows, where you have always belonged. Through the distance and the years, through the highs and through the lows, you'll always find a part of me in the place your heart still knows. The moon is hanging low tonight, casting silver on the road. And somewhere beyond the darkness is the place your heart still knows. Oh, the place your heart still knows. The rain came down this evening like it knew I needed time to sit alone with all the thoughts I've tried so hard to hide. The old clock on the wall keeps counting moments as they pass, but every second pulls me back to everything we had. Your favorite chair is by the window where the sunlight used to fall, and sometimes I still turn around expecting your call. Funny how a heart can keep 1,000 yesterdays alive long after goodbye. The world keeps telling me to move ahead, but some roads never truly end. That's where your memory lives, in every beat my heart still memory lives in me. I walk beside the river where we used to spend our time, watching dreams drift slowly underneath the evening sky. The water keeps on moving, but somehow I remain, standing in the echoes of your name. People come and go like seasons, changing with the years, yet some souls leave a mark that never disappears. You became a part of every hope I've ever known, a place I call home. And when the darkness covers up the stars, I find you shining in my heart. That's where your memory lives, in every beat my heart still gives, in every sunset fading into gold, in every story left untold. That's where your memory stays, through all my nights and all my days. No matter where this life may lead, your memory lives in me. If love could speak beyond the silence, I'd hear your voice tonight, telling me that nothing beautiful ever truly says goodbye. Maybe that's why I still feel you near, whenever the world grows quiet. That's where your memory lives, in every dream forgiveness gives, in every road that leads me back again to who I've always been. That's where your memory shines, like a lighthouse through the tide. And even when the stars have ceased to be, your memory lives in me. Oh, your memory lives in me. The night grows still, the moon hangs low, and somewhere in the gentle glow, I find a peace I can't explain, because your memory remains.